Hello, everybody. Jake, your resident content cowboy here. Yeehaw! We've been waiting for this. We have a balance patch coming to the game. Freezing Rush is happening October 17th, which is tomorrow. That should update midnight my time, which is Pacific time. Restart the app, blah, 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 blah. If the update is not reflected, restart the app. Here we go. Balance changes. Oh my gosh, I can already see it. How much of the screen do I... Okay, I already have it shown. Alolan Ninetales is getting some changes, and I wish I had a counter on the screen as to how many of the changes we actually got correct from our last video. But let's start going through it here. In order to adjust the balance of ranked matches, some changes have been made to Pokemon's abilities and moves. And for everyone who wants to see some of these in action, I'm going to be going live not at midnight, actually. I'm going to be going live kind of first thing in the morning here, probably like somewhere between like 5 and 6 a.m. Pacific. And I'm going to be having a super long stream with all of this. Okay, here we go. Attributes, defense going up from 35 to 175 to 35 to 225. And special defense from 27 to 135 to 27 to 175. So what we're seeing here, and we did kind of talk about this in our last video, is like a late game focus. It's weird because I actually talked about an early game focus for this Pokemon, but this is like a late game change. These are better stats late game. Ability, Snowflake waiting time going from 8 seconds to 4, cutting that in half. Avalanche getting a half-second cooldown, and Blizzard getting a half-second cooldown. So these are nice changes. This is like splitting the difference here. I dropped my phone. This is like splitting the difference here between what it was, because I think it was at about 7, and now we're settling on 7.5 for Blizzard Avalanche. It has a few moves and self-defense methods, and its range are not particularly long, so it does not have a clear advantage compared to other attack types, and its usage rate and win rate have been low for a long time. With this balance adjustment, we have adjusted it to be an attack type that is also good at supporting the team so that it can thrive by going forward in battle with its allies. We have significantly improved the attributes that are effective in battle and strengthened its defense and special defense to reduce the risk of approaching an opponent. In addition, the wait time for Snow, Avalanche, and Blizzard have been shortened. Very cool. Oh, good. Man, we're like nailing it here. All right, Machamp. Let me clear my throat. Machamp, Infight. Dang, I wish I knew what Infight was. We're going to find out. Gets a 1.5 cooldown. That is a huge reduction. Unite move, Brute Force, changed so that consecutive attacks are performed immediately upon activation. Defense, special defense increase goes to 250. Move speed 10%. Attack 30 to 25. And ability increase duration 10 to 8. Huh. This is a really weird one. We think that one of Machamp's greatest highlights is when it uses its Unite move. Yes, to hit multiple opponents in successive punches and deal massive damage. However, the previous Unite move was a 2-stage move that first boosted its ability, then unleashed successive punches, so the opponent would become wary and scatter when the first stage was activated, making it very difficult to hit multiple opponents. With this adjustment, we've changed it so that you can immediately Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Wow, this is a huge change. This Unite move is going to be like intense. You're going to be able to hit people with it right away. I wonder if this is better. I'm actually kind of on the fence about this change right now. So what you used to be able to do was start your Unite move, throw Dynamic Punch, then hit your big combo. And now you're not able to do that. And I'm really excited to test this out. I'm guessing Infight is close combat. I'm really excited to test this out. I'm a little on the fence with it. Let me know what you think in the comments. I don't know. Charizard nerfs. Not surprised. Additional damage dealt to burned opponents reduced by 50%. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Slowdown effect of Dijamani. That must be like the flare, not Flare Blitz, but the other one. And then Unite move Earth Crusher, energy required 20% increase. Wow. These are big char nerfs, everybody. The damage dealt by all move routes were higher than expected, so the additional damage dealt by normal attacks to an opponent in a burn state has been adjusted downwards. Man, these are big char nerfs. Unite move Earth Crusher was previously adjusted, so it could be used on... I kind of like this change, by the way, I gotta say. I like that they went from this thing works on opponents who are like in any state, but now it's a little weaker. I think this is kind of fair. And it charges slower. I run Energy Amp, so I'm not too stressed about this, but okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yes. Yes. Armarouge. Armor Cannon, damage reduced by 10%. Psycho Shock. Waiting time, 8 seconds to 7. This is actually a buff right here. Fire Whirlpool added. Your movement speed will now increase when you use a move. When moving towards a Pokemon on the opposing team, your move speed will increase even more. Huh. When you hit a move, you will now gain a shield. This shield can be stacked up to 6 times. Removed. Defense, special defense will no longer increase when you hit an opposing. Okay, so they no longer have base stat increases, but you now get a shield. And then plus, you get a shield when using a move, and removed. Oh, wow. So you no longer move faster. This is actually huge. And then Nitro Charge, a 50% shield reduction. Totally fair, by the way. These are totally fair changes to Armarouge. In battles where it learned Armor Cannon and Psycho Shock, the amount of damage it dealt was higher than expected, but its disruptive power was lower than expected. So we've adjusted the damage of Armor Cannon downwards and Psycho Shock upwards. In battles where it learned Fire Whirlpool and Nitro Charge, it was showing higher durability. Yeah, it's honestly crazy. This is a very fair change. Very fair. I wish they messed with its Unite move, right? And now they changed some of the wording on it. We'll have to look at the wording in the English version. Urshifu. Nerf. Fair. Move time reduced by enhanced attacks of the Rapid Strike from 2 seconds to 1.5, and damage increase about 5%. Oh, this is kind of like a nerf buff then, which is kind of cool, right? You've got a little bit of a change here where it was doing too many combos, but now they've upped the damage a little bit. I kind of like this change. By using items and support metals in a creative way, it was possible to use Water Dragon continuously without waiting. Yeah, full cooldown build, allowing for continuous attacks without any gaps. To allow for a slight opportunity to counterattack before the next Water Dragon, we have adjusted the waiting time that is reduced by the enhanced attack downwards. Very fair. Oh, Blastoise. I can't see it yet. This has to be a big buff. If this is a nerf, delete the game. Like, delete it right now. Attributes, defense, going from 600 max to 650, and special defense from 420 to 455. These are huge buffs. These are nice. Hydro Pump gets a half-second cooldown. Surf gets a half-second cooldown. Rapid Spin, defense, special defense increase, 50% increase. Nice. These are cool changes. My thought here with this is I'm really happy that we're seeing like kind of like durability changes to Blastoise, making it more of a tank. I think that's a very fair way to look at this Pokemon rather than making it more of a carry, right? Its durability was sufficient in early stages. In later stages, its durability was insufficient, resulting in a low win rate. To allow it to fight in front of its allies as a defensive type in later stages, we have increased growth rates of its defense and special defense. In particular, its durability during fast spin has been greatly improved. I like this a lot. Oh my gosh. I see Delphox below. Please. I'm begging you. Fire spin nerfs. Magical Flame, 8% damage reduction. Daimonji, damage dealt when hit by fire, reduced by 10%. I don't know what Daimonji is. Damage dealt when hit by fire, 9% reduction. Due to continued high usage and win rates, we've adjusted the damage output of Magical Flame and Daemon Gem. I'm guessing these are both of its damage moves. Dragapult. What? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Am I looking at a Dragapult nerf right here? In the year 2024, the year of our Lord, 2024, are we looking at Dragapult nerfs? Okay, Ghost Dive. This must be Phantom Force. Attack increase when KOing opponents 10 to 6, up to 10 times. When the Pokemon learn Ghost Drive, if it successfully managed to get multiple KOs early in the battle, its attacks were raised multiple times. It became incredibly powerful and unbalanced. Did it? I don't know, guys. I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments. What? Dragapult nerfs? All right. Sorry, Dragapult mains, but you had it too good for too long. Snorlax. These have got to be yes buffs. Defense increase 25% to 35%. Special defense 25 to 35. Floating. Time for which movement speed increase 2 to 3. Amount of movements 70, 30. Oh gosh, what is this? This has to be flail or something, right? Yawn has a decreased waiting time. In the later half of battles, in group battles, we've strengthened the increase in defense and special defense from Block Plus. That's great. So it will withstand multiple attacks from opponents. In addition, by the way, we called Snorlax buffs. In addition, because the win rate and usage rate when Flutter and Yawn, okay, this is Flail and Yawn, were combined were low, we've adjusted the performance of the moves. I mean, fine. Lucario, these have got to be buffs. Yes, Rapid. Okay, goes from 9 to 7.5. If you were unable to hit a target with a quick attack and had to wait for a while, you'd be unable to participate in battle for a long time, which made it difficult to play an active role. We've increased the waiting time so that you can return to battle more quickly. This must be extreme speed, yes? It couldn't be anything else. Gyarados, these are nerfs? Yes. Breath of the Dragon, attack speed, 60, 80, 100 to 40, 55, 70. These are huge nerfs. Jump, wait time, 7.5 to 8.5. Damage decreased by 10%. Wow, these are big nerfs. The frequent close combat attacks of Jump and excessive damage dealt by quick normal attacks using Dragon Pulse resulted in a high win rate. We adjusted. It's a bummer they didn't mess with Aqua Tail at all, because now we just got nerfs. But okay, Mamo, these have got to be nerfs, sadly. Yeah. Icicle Dropper, this is Icicle Crash, reduced by 10%. And Confidence, waiting time from 7.5 to 9. What is Confidence? Despite being a Pokemon with an evolution 2 that gets stronger in the later stages of a battle, its fighting power was too high in the beginning, so we adjusted Icicle Drop at a lower level. Oh, this is not Icicle Crash. Okay. This is Ice Shard. The disruption time was too long when it used in succession with Earthquake, Ice Fang, and a powered-up attack, so we adjusted the wait time for Earthquake, the first move used, to a lower level. All right. Zoroark. I'm just like guessing. These are buffs. Yes. Okay. Waiting time reduced by 1 second, 1 second, and a damage increase. Because win rate was low across all move routes, we adjusted the moves that caused damage upward. Fair enough. Tsujiri, I'm not sure which move this is. I don't know if this is Night Slash. It feels like it's Night Slash, but I'm going to have to look at the English patch notes. Dragonite nerfs? Yeah. Immobilization time caused by empowered attack from 0.6 to 0.5, and enhanced normal attack damage decreased by 10%. Okay. I mean, okay. When evolved into Dragonite, it became more likely to immobilize opponents with its enhanced attacks using Raging, which allowed it to attack unilaterally, which upset the balance. To give it a chance to counterattack or retreat before being KO'd, we adjusted the damage output and disruptive power of Raging. Woohoo! Are you telling me they nerfed Cramorant? All right, we're back. By the way, if you ever thought Pokemon Unite was gone, we're back, everybody, because we have Cramorant nerfs, apparently. Dive. Waiting time, 1.5 to 2. Time to recover possession, 5 seconds to 6 seconds. We're back, everybody. We're back. Cram nerfs every patch. We're back. The short cooldown time and high rotation rate of Dive allowed players to simultaneously deal excessive damage and mobility, resulting in a high win rate. In order to reduce both damage and mobility, we've adjusted the cooldown time of Dive downwards. And bug fixes. Fix an issue with, this is Armarouge's Unite move, where it would fail when used on a Charizard. Okay. Didn't know about that. Name change. The name of the battle item area controller has been changed to goal controller. I don't know what that is. Oh, and there's a gift code. Balance 1017. You can use this code. By using the code, you get a rental license for A9, Machamp, Blastoise, and Snorlax, who all received buffs. Let me check the English patch notes if they're up, just to see if there's anything I have missed. Here we go. I'm curious. Did they really nerf Dragapult? I want to see some of these moves. This was close combat. That's what I thought. I love close combat, so that's good. This was Fire Blast. Yes, that's what I meant. Fire Blast, Rapid Strike, Surging Strikes, Hydro Pump, all the things I thought. Mystical Fire and Fire Blast. Yeah, the damaging moves. Block and Flail, Yawn. It was Phantom Force. This was Extreme Speed. Earthquake, Icicle Crash, Feint Attack. Sorry, everybody. It was Feint Attack, actually. Night Slash got a cooldown decrease, and Feint Attack got the damage increase. Fair enough. Outrage got a damage decrease, and of course, Cram got the nerfs. There you go. There's the patch. It will be live at midnight tonight, which is in a few hours, but I will be live in the morning for a big, long stream. I'll be here on YouTube, Twitch, TikTok. Find me there. I love you. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments, and I will see you all very, very soon. Buff chair? I mean, yeah, buff chair. By the way, no buffs for Darkrai, Decidueye. Like they're getting like a battle pass soon. I'm kind of shocked. All right.